Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. My name is Esmeralda. If you guys are new, I hope you guys subscribe to my channel. For today's look, I did film this eye look. I saw this picture on Instagram and I thought I should recreate it, and I did, and I hope it came out bomb. But I do hope you guys enjoy the tutorial. And yes, now let's get on to the tutorial. Camera shut off, I have no idea why, but I'm gonna take this Sonia Kashuk brush. And again, if my audio kind of sucks, sorry. I'm working on getting a mic, but again, like I said, I was gonna take this dark purple, and hopefully it comes out like this eye. I can get it aligned to that eye. But we're gonna just start right here. And we don't want to take it all the way out. I'm just gonna leave it there. Then I'm gonna switch out to this Morphe E36 brush. We're gonna switch out to this Morphe brush, and I'm gonna take this like pinkish purple shade. I don't have the name to the palette anymore because I threw out the little paper. I wish he would have put the names on the thing, but I'm gonna tap off the X's and I'm just gonna start blending the purple line. And it doesn't matter if it has to be, if it's messy, because I'm gonna cut it after with the concealer. So just take your time blending this. You go below it or above it. You want to just make it seamless, not as I blended too far out, so I'm just gonna take some concealer and just remove some. It's okay, work with your mistakes, everybody. Okay, I'm gonna go back into blend a little bit right there where kind of messed up. And I'm gonna go back in with the Sonia Kashuk like eyeliner brush that I put the purple in. And I'm just gonna go back and outline the purple before I cut the crease. Just be careful, take your time with this so you get a very harsh line. Just blend a little bit right there. Okay, well, there I'm gonna go back in with this little brush from BH Cosmetics. This came in a set, and this is the number 6. I will try and link it down below if I find it. Had this brush for a couple years now, so I'm gonna take it with this brush. And again, just take your time. Doesn't look that great, but you gotta work with what you gotta work with. I'm gonna take my fingers and I'm just gonna blend the concealer because I don't like how it looks harsh and cakey sometimes, so I like to blend it with my finger. Now before I go in and do this, the wing, I'm gonna go ahead and take this shimmer shade with this BH Cosmetics like angled brush, and I'm gonna start to apply it as my lid shade. And with this one, I am gonna drag it all the way out towards where I'm gonna do the liner, kinda, just so it could grab. And I didn't mention before I continue, I'm all over the place, but I actually saw this picture last night on Instagram and I wanted to recreate it, so that's what we're doing today. She obviously looks like she has, no, never mind, I thought she had black, but she doesn't. So this is what we're going for today. I'm gonna go in with this this angled brush from Cosmetics, and I'm gonna take this orange shade, and I'm gonna start doing, like, if I'm gonna do an eyeliner from here. So I'm gonna drag it all the way up here, and this is the reason why I applied the tape, so I could just align and get a sharp line. Perfect. Then I'm gonna go in with this Morphe M321 brush. I'm gonna take this yellow shade and tap off the excess, and I'm just gonna start blending the orange shade here so it doesn't look that harsh, since it does look like she did blend the orange a little bit right here. Go back in with the orange just to kind of intensify it a little bit more. So now I'm just gonna remove the tape because basically the look is already done. So whatever is left on this brush, I'm just gonna drag it quickly right here under my lower lashes. Then I'm gonna go back in with the pink shade with the Morphe E36 brush. There's no more product left on the brush, but I'm just gonna drag it right here. And kind of blend both of them. And that's all for the eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and put my lashes on off camera. These are the lashes I'm gonna be applying. These are the Silk lashes, and I'll be back to do the rest of my makeup. This is what the eyes look like without the lashes. Hopefully they came out even, but like I did say, I'll be back after I put my lashes on so I can finish the face. How do we feel about these lashes? Oh my god, my camera. I never know how to angle my camera, but well, obviously I got my lashes on. I feel like an alien with them on. But anyways, for foundation, I'm gonna be using the L'Oreal Infallible, the Pro Glow. This is my favorite one. I don't like the Pro Matte. This one and the Maybelline Super Stay foundation are my favorites, but since it is kind of warm and stuff, I don't want a matte foundation. I want a glowy foundation, so I'm gonna go in with this one. I will probably mix both, but who knows? Depends on my mood. But right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and go in with this one. Now I'm just gonna dot it on like I dotted it on, and I'm gonna start blending. I did prime my face with the e.l.f. Poreless, the Putty Primer. It's not my favorite primer, but it's the only one I have, so I decided to just prime it. For concealer, I am gonna mix Born This Way concealer and the Pretty Fresh concealer by Colourpop. It's because this one's too light and it's not full coverage. This one is kind of medium to full coverage, but it's my skin tone and I just wanna cover a little bit. And I'm not trying to apply too much. I'm just gonna apply this much little teensy bit of it, and just another little dot of this one right on top. Can you see it? Can you see it? I didn't even apply any right there. And just a little bit right here, just to kind of clean up the the edge from when I did the line. To set my under eyes, I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder, and to set the rest of my face, I'm gonna go in with this one, the same one. This is shade 10. I use it for my whole face, and I just use the shade 5 for under my eyes. The powder, the concealer to crease, I am gonna go ahead and just set it and go back in with this little brush just to kind of remove the excess translucent powder that got right there under my lower lashes where my shadow is at. Obviously, I don't know how to talk with these makeup term videos. I'm gonna get better one day eventually. To bronze my face, I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty matchstick in the shade Latte. And I do have to work quickly with this one because it's kind of drying, so I have to work quickly with this. I did put a little bit on my hand. Oops. I'm gonna go in with the Sigma Extreme Structure Contour Brush, the F04. And I'm gonna rub it in a little bit with the back of my hand, and I'm just gonna start blending lightly because I don't want my foundation to coverage eye brush to blend my nose contour. And typically when I blend it, I just tap my nose. The brush, I mean. So I'm gonna just go in with the elf sponge to set my nose. Like I did say, it does tend to pick up, my foundation tends to pick up every time I do anything with it. So I just prefer to kind of tap in the powder gently around my nose so the foundation and the contour do not pick up. And then this is how my nose looks airbrushed without even trying. Just kidding, I do try a little. Now I'm gonna go in with this elf pointed powder brush to set the rest of my face. And I like to tap my powder. I don't like to sweep, because if you sweep your foundation, if you sweep your powder and with the brush, it's gonna tend to pick up the foundation as well. Since the foundation is tacky and it's wet, it's gonna pick up. So it's better to tap than to swipe. After I'm done tapping the foundation in, I do go in and swipe just to remove any excess powder that may be lingering onto here. But for the most part, I do try to take off most of the excess powder. And I don't really powder my forehead as much because I don't know, I don't really care for my forehead, if you guys haven't noticed. So for my face contour or bronzing, I'm gonna go in with this Wet n Wild contouring palette. I think this is called Dulce de Leche. This is my favorite one. I compare it to the KBD Beauty Shade and Light palette. I don't know what shade I compare it to, but I compare it to one of those shades. It's like very similar. So since I don't want to be spending my expensive makeup, like I just typically, since I'm not doing anything today, I'm just recording a video. I don't want to waste my makeup, and To be all honest with you guys, I prefer affordable makeup than expensive high-end makeup, just because I know a lot of people can't really afford all kinds of crazy, like myself, I can't afford a lot of expensive makeup, so I'd rather just look for drugstore makeup that works for me, and it could work for you guys as well. I'm gonna take the Kylie Cosmetics We're Going Shopping blush. To be honest with you guys, it's the only blush I have, so that's the only blush I always use. And I'm just gently gonna apply the blush, tap any excess, and I like to apply it right where I put the bronzer, and just kind of bring it a little bit above the bronzer, but not so much. And I just like to take a little bit of whatever's left over of the blush to the tip of my nose, because I love that look with the blush in the nose. I don't know, I feel like me da un little botoncito, a little button nose, but not really. Now to contour my nose, I'm gonna take the Hoola bronzer. This is the only expensive product I typically really use, because to be honest with you guys, this is I can't find a shade that compares to this, and this is just a very great powder bronzer in my opinion. So yes, and I do feel like this does create a very perfect to highlight my face. I'm gonna take the Ofra Cosmetics and Nikki Tutorials collab in Glazed Doughnut, the highlighter. I just got this. You guys see how intense that is? I don't know what I do. But blend it because it's kind of a little too intense for me. M515 brush. This is the brush that I use to always highlight my nose because it's so tiny and precise. Let me see if you guys can see. It's so tiny and precise that I'm gonna go and set my face with the LA Girl setting spray. I don't like this setting spray, but I have to finish it up before I buy a new one. Well, I have the Maybelline one and I haven't used that one either yet, but I'm gonna finish these two up. The one that I really like that I do recommend is the Milani one, the matte one. I don't like the dewy one. And the Wet n Wild setting sprays are really good as well. I recommend those two, the Milani and the Wet n Wild one. So I'm gonna set my face. For lips, I'm gonna take this NYX contouring stick that I got on clearance at Target. It's a contouring dual pencil. It's not meant for the lips. I don't even know what it's meant for, but I just got it because it was like $2. It's on clearance. So I used this shade as a lip liner. I have two. Whatever, I have two of these, but I use them as lip liners because I like how neutral it is. I like to do that because I like to create my top lip to look like pouty, like more round. I don't like the pointy type of lips for my personal liking. And if I could for lip fillers, this is how I would get my lips done. I did go in with the Kylie Cosmetics Candy K liquid lipstick. This is my favorite liquid lipstick, the shade. And I have the sample ones from Ulta where you buy like, you get two for I think $10. So these are the 2 shades that came with it, and honestly they've lasted me a really long time that I don't think I would go out and buy the full size, but I do have some from the contouring thing, and I'm gonna put it on my waterline. Do this, so excuse me. I'm gonna go in with a telescopic. And this is the final look. Let me see. I will see you guys in my next video. If you guys are new, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you guys want to continue to watch my makeup videos that I'll be posting, as well as vlogs and my weight loss journey videos that I'm posting, the vlogs that I post every week. I'm going to be striving to get better with my editing, and my uploading schedule has been a little bit messed up as of lately because I've been struggling with my mom's computer and editing and stuff, but best believe that I will be getting back to my game with the editing and the uploading. So I'm going to be striving again for Wednesdays and Saturdays to upload my videos, and if I don't upload on Wednesdays, clock me for it, tell me something, like upload. But yeah, I do hope you guys enjoyed this video again, and I hope you guys do subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video on Saturday or whenever it is that I post.